Good morning. Today is Friday, February 25th. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and YouTube pages. We start with Holly for a check of today's forecast.
All right, Danielle, it's been a busy morning, and we have been dealing with the ice accumulation from overnight. And as we look forward towards the rest of today, it's just some scattered flurries and snow showers and really winding down as we get into this evening and overnight. And by tomorrow, we're seeing breaks in the cloud cover. So that means sunshine, at least some sunshine for your Saturday. It'll be an awfully cold start, though, with temperatures only in the teens to around 20 as we're kicking off the day, and we'll continue with a mix of clouds and sun throughout. Here's a look at what to expect for this last weekend of February, and we're going to trend cold. Highs only in the 30s. Tomorrow, partial sunshine. Sunday, partly to mostly cloudy skies. It will be getting breezy with some late day snow chances. Not a big storm system there, so that's the good news. And then Monday, as we're going back to work and school, pretty uneventful, but again, cold. March 1st, Tuesday, and we're going to march into the month like a little lamb. In fact, highs will be in the 40s, just mostly cloudy skies, and around 40 Wednesday before we get colder again on Thursday. Danielle, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Now to our top story this morning. Ukraine fights back as the Russian invasion of the country continues. Ukraine's president orders a full military mobilization, but it's not just overseas where the pain is being felt. Right here in Northeast Ohio, friends and family of those in Ukraine are hoping for an end. Last night, the community gathered at St. Jehoshaphat Cathedral in Parma, praying for Ukraine and all of those stuck in the midst of the invasion. The same scene at Pokrova Ukrainian parish, where the hallways became standing room only as the community prayed together. Many saying that Ukrainians have a strong faith in God and love of country and just want to see the violence over.
This means a lot to Ukrainians. There have been pictures of Ukrainians kneeling in snow in Ukraine to pray for peace. It matters that the whole world knows we are a peace-loving country. We don't attack our neighbors.
In response to Russia's attack, the city of Cleveland released a joint statement with Global Cleveland and Cuyahoga County in support of Ukraine, saying, quote, "We strongly condemn this attack that will result in the loss of innocent lives and is a direct threat to the freedom of so many," adding, "We want to remind the world that the city of Cleveland and Cuyahoga County, Ohio, are here to embrace them with open arms." And the ripple effect from what's going on in Ukraine will be felt worldwide in many different areas. Experts, as well as the government, are issuing a warning to Americans to be on alert for cyber attacks. Retired Lieutenant Colonel Stephen Olowich spent more than 27 years in the military, as well as taught cybersecurity at the college level. He says there's no doubt this situation will lead to an uptick in Russian cyber attacks in the U.S.
It's persistent, what we call the persistent threat to our networks, and you just can't sit idle by.
In addition to a potential increase in cyber attacks, experts say we could see impacts in the stock market, and because Russia is a huge supplier of oil, higher prices at the pump. And now turning to more local news. Even though COVID cases are declining in Ohio, some hospitals are still under pressure. The Ohio Department of Health Director, Dr. Bruce Vanderhoff, announced that a FEMA medical response team was approved to help Akron. He did not say when they would arrive or what their specialties would be. It's worth noting hospitalizations statewide are at the lowest level we've seen since August of 2021. And a former band director at Solon City Schools will spend the next 3.5 years in prison. Edward Klein was sentenced yesterday after pleading guilty to multiple counts of gross sexual imposition. An investigation discovered the victims were middle and high school students at the time of the crimes, dating back to 2010. And good news for Cleveland public transportation. The Greater Cleveland RTA is receiving more than $20 million thanks to the Infrastructure and Jobs Act. According to Senator Sherrod Brown, over the next 5 years, Ohio will receive $1.3 billion of guaranteed funding from the bipartisan infrastructure deal. Senator Brown called the money the beginning of the largest investment in Ohio's public transportation ever. And the Cleveland Auto Show is making its return to the IX Center. The show was canceled last year due to COVID. More than 500 vehicles will be featured, and the show will include everything from your basic everyday vehicle to luxury $3 million cars. Bronco, Ram, and Jeep all have, tracks that you can ride indoors to test drive those vehicles. And to get our complete auto show guide with tons of new photos from the show floor, text the word auto to 216-344-3300, and we will send a link to our guide right to your phone. Again, that is a text, not a phone call. Thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on Go Saturday, starting at 5 a.m. Have a great day, everybody.